Our planet is on death's door. This once gorgeous sphere of wonder is approaching death day by day, and whether we like it or not, we are the ones speeding the process. The main reason why our planet is approaching death is through global warming. Global warming, also known as climate change, is the change in average weather conditions that persist over multiple decades or longer. Global warming is becoming a pressing issue because it is heating our planet. Sure, warmer temperatures are yearned for in colder climates. However, it is deadly to the wildlife that has evolved to depend on that colder climate. Climate change is heating our oceans, melting the ice caps, and increasing temperatures that is making it harder for the life on this earth. Through farming, deforestation, and the release of carbon dioxide, we are increasing the amount of methane and nitrous oxide being released into our atmosphere, and thus increasing the global temperature. After conducting intense research, I want to share with you how switching to fuel-efficient vehicles, planting more trees, and limiting our waste output will bring easy solutions to this pressing issue. Let's look at our problem. Svante Arrhenius, a Swedish chemist in the late 1800s, first discovered that humans had the potential to enhance the greenhouse effect by making carbon dioxide. It is easier than you think to make it. When we burn fossil fuels through fuel combustion, driving our vehicles, or using electricity, we are contributing to this epidemic. A product of global warming is something called climate change. Climate change is referred to as the changes in average weather conditions, like I stated previously. We see these changes when we compare images of the Arctic Ocean supplied by Cindy Starr from September 21st to 1979 to September 7th, 2015. In September 21st, 1979, the Arctic ice covered 6.455 million square kilometers.
Wow.
It supported all types of wildlife, from polar bears to penguins. However, looking at the coverage in 2015, we see that it only covers 3.88 million kilometers, a difference in 2.571 square kilometers. This difference has made a large impact on the wildlife that depends on the ice because it has restricted the movement of polar bears, which in turn restricts their food supply, depleting their species. These warmer ocean temperatures are in turn raising sea levels. The National Ocean Service, a service that has been researching the ocean and updating its people about changes without fail, has informed that the higher sea levels can create deadly and destructive storms, which can then push further inland and creating more damages than in the past. After looking at the problems derived from global warming, let's look at some of the causes. As I've stated previously, carbon dioxide from fuel combustion is the largest contributor of global warming. We depend on our vehicles to get from one point to the next. We depend on electricity for everything, to charge all our electronics and to power our homes. But what we do not realize is that our needs are hurting the environment more than we realize. Carbon dioxide is a needed gas in our atmosphere, and yes, it's naturally released. National Geographic writes that volcanic eruptions and variations in solar radiation from sunspots play a specific role in emitting carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. However, we are speeding this process at an alarming rate. Another main contributor to global warming is methane. Methane is a natural gas that is produced through important biological routes. Even though it is natural, its heat-trapping effects are stronger than that of carbon dioxide, deadly to our planet. How does methane correspond to farming? The livestock that is used produces a large amount of methane, the largest contributor of methane at that. Farming is a delicacy to our society because we get most of our vegetation from this process. However, because of the use of livestock, methane is being produced twice as fast and is heating our planet faster than carbon dioxide. Finally, deforestation is playing another role in global warming. When we cut down trees for farming, urban and infrastructure development, or sell tree product for timber and palm oil, we are contributing to deforestation. Trees are very important to the environment because they absorb the carbon dioxide in the air and release oxygen. The larger the vegetation, the more carbon dioxide in the air and releases it. According to WWF, one of Australia's most trusted conservation organizations, when vegetation is removed, the stored carbon is released back into the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide. They also add up to 1/5 of global warming causes, and it comes from deforestation and forest degradation. Wildlife are also affected by deforestation since their habitat is being destroyed. Birds, bears, and other forest-dependent animals are finding that their home is becoming smaller day by day due to human activity. The question we now ask ourselves is, what can we do to heal our planet? Because there are so many of us on this planet, our actions make the largest impact. Through voice, social media, and action, we can spread reason and solutions faster than wildfire. A solution to deforestation is to plant more trees. For every tree that is cut down, we plant 2 more trees, a process known as reforestation. When we switch to cleaner energy, soil, wind, or hydroelectric, we reduce the amount of carbon output from our electricity usage. By switching to fuel-efficient vehicles such as hybrid or electric, we cut down on our fuel combustion. Another alternative to fuel-efficient vehicles can be riding a bike to the convenience store, where applicable, or riding mass transit. If we all take a minute to consider these solutions, we can begin saving our planet one step at a time. Our voices matter, and when we speak, we will be heard. Bringing everything together, global warming is an issue that will always be a priority. As a society, we need to come together to raise awareness of how our actions are deteriorating this planet and the solutions that can save it. When we take a step back and try to understand climate change, not everyone fully understands what it is. Some people believe that it doesn't exist. However, when we compare the amount of carbon emission from 50 years ago to now, we can see that the alarming increase has depleted our natural environment. Simple solutions such as limiting our waste or even recycling can help little by little to bring our planet to its revival.
All right, very good.